I think women need to learn how to take L's though. Like that could be an end result, but that don't mean you left with nothing. That's just all that I'm saying. Like,
Well, I know you're saying
why
you
does it
left with
have to
less.
be like end all be all? Oh God, it doesn't
Okay,
have to
so
be
so
all
what
that.
I'm saying to you is you're absolutely right. There is a lesson to be learned. So they did come out with a did you learn a valuable lesson if that's what you want to do? But what about a blessing? How about blessed with marriage? Not a baby and a baby mama, not being, all of this stuff that going along, being ran through because went from relationship to the relationship, all these relationships, right? How the happy ending is being with a person, having a man say, "This is my woman, and I'm responsible for her. This is my for life companion. This is what the utmost respect. I want this woman to wear my last name." We're
I,
not getting that.
I
Right,
think
Not
and that's
I
most of
think
us
and
are
that's
not
why
getting it.
I think
and
the
that's why
problem. I
women
think the
shouldn't
Can
serial
I answer
date.
can I answer the thing? So, I mean,
Women shouldn't
I ain't had the
serial date,
opportunity.
and that's.
I would love the opportunity
Yeah,
to answer, please.
go ahead.
I thank you guys.
Go
Thank you
ahead.
for being generous and allow Hink to have his input. Keep the sex out of it. Look here, man. Ladies, if you require marriage, you need to let it be known you require marriage. Why are you holding it? Why are you keeping it to yourself? If you if that's what you stand on, then stand on it. If that's your standards, make it make it be known to that man you're dealing with. Now, if you're gonna sit there and hold out, you come find out this man's sex drive, you can't keep up with it. What are you willing on doing? Are you gonna supplement the cheeks? Are you gonna be willing to step your sex game up to the point where you can keep up with him 5 to 6 to 7 days a week? What are you gonna do? Now, if you know up front what he could do and that's what he likes and that's what he's into, now you have an idea. This ain't gonna work. Or else I'm about to step my game up. One of the two. Keep sex out. So you want men to be dry dick? That's cool. But let me tell you what them men gonna do. Just like what you say, Shan. I said it before. We'll go to your neighbor. We'll knock it down till you ready to give it up. And then when you decide to give it up, don't get mad. And my friend Jay said, love bomb you. After we got what we want, we're gonna keep it moving.
Do what you
Because
gotta
more
do.
like you probably wasn't worth us waiting this long for. The
If
most
you
you owe
if
ain't up to my goddamn standards. So now I waited for this shit.
So you base your relationship off the sex. That in
No, I
itself
don't.
is
But
if
we,
you
we all
want a
know it's a
woman,
fact.
if a woman is great to you,
No,
because you
It
can
ain't.
reciprocate. Like, what I'm saying to you is you can. I'm not saying a man should walk away with nothing. You should be doing things for that man that can make up. You should definitely show him. Maybe go and take him out. There are things you can do to show him that you are interested in him besides having sex with him. I'm not saying men should just be taking the L in the situation. Maybe don't even go take his money. We can go to whatever it is that makes him feel comfortable so he can know that you're in it and you want to reciprocate. It doesn't always have to be sex. But my thing is this: if I'm with you and for a extended period of time and you have sex with me and you leave because of the sex, you are that's crazy to me because you value sex so much that it's over the character, the person I am to you, all the hard times that I had your back on, all of these good things and these qualities I brought to your life. Because the point is to add value to your life, not just in the bedroom, but on a daily basis. That's an issue with you.
The only problem with that.
No, don't. Let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
I already allowed her to interrupt me.
Go ahead.
So to sit there and say, let me
Now,
help you out again, Shane. I forgive you, ma'am. I forgive you. It's Sunday. Uh, again, I'm gonna help you out and learn something. You give me your body is a way for you showing us love, Shane. In case you didn't know that.
Oh, I do.
Unless you won't give us your money, and we know y'all not doing that.
Oh,
So,
I don't mind taking care of my.
okay, I appreciate you allowing me.
I like gifts. I like gifting. That's one thing about me. I like to
I
give.
appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. But
Told you I
that's
was
not
a
the
giver
norm.
of the show.
That's not the norm. So you know your way, giving us intimacy. That's the way you showing us that how much you care about it, how much you love us, how much you appreciate us. By you giving us intimacy. Just like we give you ladies what you want, the love, the gifts, like you said, all of those things and appreciation. That's our way of showing you because that's what you expect from us. Just like we looking for. Why do you think when they talk about, well, I go out to dinner, I want some cheeks after the meal? That's what men expect. That don't mean it's always gonna happen. But that's not. I promise you, that's an expectation in the back of their mind. They want them goddamn cheeks. Give it up. Don't be scared.
The only problem with how we're talking about this is we're trying to use sex as a negotiation tactic for marriage. And as long as if it's gonna be grounded in that, it will never work. There ain't no sex on this planet that men would like enough to be like, I'm going to marry and risk all of that for that. If you're gonna weaponize sex for marriage, it would never work. That's the reason why when I brought up that statistic earlier, those people are more than likely grounded in something bigger than just sex. We sitting over here trying to negotiate sex for marriage. That's not gonna work. So you say, oh, well, I'm not going to have, I believe in marriage before sex. Are you willing? Like, and the thing is that, because think of it this way. If marriage was as important as y'all claim it to be, there's plenty of guys that are willing to marry you. If marriage is that important, why is it that he is the one that gets the sex before marriage then? If marriage is so important, because you like him for a whole lot more than just wanting to marry him, because that's not your goal. Your goal is you want him, and then you want that to turn into marriage. So, but you're not going to be able to weaponize sex for marriage. That's not going to work in that situation. He's going to be like, he's going to do what he does, and then he's like Hink said, he's going to get the sex, and then he's going to bounce because that was your goal to begin with. You thought you can go in and say, I'm holding out for marriage. And he was going to say, okay, I'll marry you before I have sex with you.
That's not, I think I'm not trying to weaponize sex for marriage. All I'm saying is what we're doing now is not working. 52% of Black women are not married. The way we're moving right now, it's not working for us. We have to go back to the drawing board. Ideally, if I'm with a man and I love him, I want to give him sex, right? I want to. That is a want. I like to please my man, right? But what I'm saying is this way we're doing things, we got to change it up because we're giving out benefits and they're just, the benefits are just being taken and there's nothing, no commitment in the end. That's all I'm saying. So listen, sweetie, I know it's hard for you to be a woman. It's not, okay? All I'm just saying is, at the end of the day, if you know marriage is for you, this is not for the people who marriage is not for. If you know marriage is for you, you need to go back. We have to go back to the drawing board because it's not working the way we're doing things. That's all I'm saying. And sex has a lot to do with it because we're over-sexualized as individuals. It's just too much. We are over-sexualized.
And I have no problem with what you're saying.
Yes, not y'all don't have to stand. That's not the stand. Y'all don't even let it be known y'all want to be married. You wait 5 years down the road. Oh, I want to get married.
Hink,
so why are we? So why are we?
It's our fault.
Okay. So why are we sitting there and say, well, you need to stop? You having sex is not going to stop the standard. If your standard is to get married, that needs to be the standard. That's what it always should be, regardless of how much sex I give you.
You know,
if the man you are who's courting you is not doing what he needs to do, then move on.
Let me say this, Hink.
Don't hang around. Don't waste your time. Instead, you know what you do? Y'all stay around, thinking you're gonna be able to change him, think you're gonna be able to convince him. He's not going to move.
He's not.